Hi out there, and welcome back to possibly the last installment in the refurbishment series for this particular bike. And I've just discovered I have a particularly young viewer out there who sometimes pops in to see his uncle in the garage. So I just wanted to give a big shout out to Max, maybe my biggest fan. So Max, thanks for watching. Let it, bang, bang. So where are we? Well, once the bike has now been finally completed, as always with projects like this, you always have some sort of problem. It's not really a problem, it's just all part of how these things are built up. Sometimes you encounter various difficulties along the way. At the age of 37, this old bike will have a few problems. Sometimes you think you've got a good idea, it turns out to be a bad idea. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. If there's no cussing and swearing and bleeding knuckles, then you're doing something wrong. So where are we? Well, it's together and it runs. And what I've done so far now in this video, I will just be showing you the final little tiny bits and pieces that I've done now that the bike is back together. I've had the engine running, synchronized the carbs with my homemade tool. It's together now. I just need to detail it. So although it doesn't look too bad, especially on videos and pictures, it looks quite good actually. But now we're going to get the polishing wheel out, give it a good clean up from top to bottom. They're expecting snow next week, so I won't be taking it for its roadworthiness test next week. So I will use the time to do one or two small pieces. I will be replacing the brake fluid. That's probably a few years old. I can't remember when I did it last. I can't even remember if this is the actual brake system that was originally on this bike anyway. So basically I just wanted to wrap this series of videos up on this particular bike to show you very quickly the synchronization of the carbs, and I'll do a little walk round. And that, as they say, for this bike is that. Until I've made some space, I can't get the next project in. What will it be? Well, it will probably be something along the lines of an old GPZ. If it's another 600, probably not. Done a few of those over the last couple of decades. I'm looking for something really nasty, so it needs to have a basis which isn't completely rotten away, but you know, I'm sort of like hunting on eBay for someone who's put their bike in boxes about 20 years ago and forgotten about it. That's the sort of jigsaw puzzle I'm looking for, so that's always interesting. So yeah, thanks for watching this series. Please press the subscription button and the little alarm bell, so as and when new videos come up, you get notified. There will always be more information on the GPZ600. This isn't the end of this channel, it's just the end of this particular project. No doubt this season things will happen to this bike. I don't expect it to run the next season without any hiccups. Something will happen. And as and when it does, then I'll be here to show you. Or if I have requests on my Facebook group, I like to pop into the garage, do a few little how-to videos. So a quick plug-in for my GPZ600 Riders Facebook group. If you're interested in GPZ600s, have one, want to be part of a community, I created a group about 12-13 years ago. We're about 1,700 users worldwide, so this is where it is. Yeah, come and join us. If we can't answer your questions there, then nobody will be able to help you. So that is basically it for now. So you know, what do you say? Bon voyage. Have a good trip. Keep safe. Ride safe, and don't do anything I wouldn't do, which is probably nothing. So yeah. See you next time. So now all the wiring has been done at the front. I've put the front fairing back on and I've hooked up my tank with a little tap. It's open, it's connected. I've attached my homemade synchronization tool. And basically what you do is you just you put your lines onto the vacuum ports, which are here. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Whip them on and start the engine. Adjust the idle to about 2000 revs. Yeah, so start the engine, and what happens is you will then depending on how out of balance the carbs are, the oil levels will rise or drop, and the idea is to get all the oil levels as straight in a line as you can get. So let me just start my engine and show you where I am at the moment. And basically you should start right off the button actually. So this is my carb. I hope you can hear me with the engine running. Take yourself a screwdriver. You see my cylinder 3 is running a bit strong and 4 is a bit weak, so I want to adjust these by turning the adjustment screw. Towards cylinder 4. And you will notice that they will start coming towards each other. And now I just need to adjust the pairs to each other. Right guys, well, I'm hovering around this region here, and although you might think that they're well out of balance, they're not. It's actually on the scale of this whole gauge, this little bit here is minimal. Literally just putting the screwdriver on the screw is enough weight to adjust 1 or 2 centimeters on here. So so long as it's in this area here and it's not hunting up and down, and that's fine. You can hear the fan on now because obviously the engine's been, there we go, it's just turned off. So now when I turn the engine on, you should see it stay around that area. Just have a look. Right, so I'll leave it like that for now. So carbs are done, so I'll now put the tank back on, put the seat on, and basically I can now take it for a test ride. So I hope that we have thought of everything and that it's all nice and tight and all sorted out, and we'll leave it at that for now.